Hello, hello, hello once again, my dear great people of grace out there. This is Most Blessed welcoming you to another brand new topic from our channel, Dating and Relationship Tips TV. Today we have a brand new topic from the gentleman out there. And the title of the topic of today will be as wide again and simple as it is. How to know she is not meant for you. You know, guys, there are a lot of dangerous elements out there that portray themselves to be the Mrs. Right. But sometimes, there are some signals that this shows, that makes you to quickly understand, figure out who they actually are, and know if they are meant to be in your life or not. So let's quickly dive into it without wasting much of your time on 6 signs to know that she is not meant for you. The first sign that I will use to quote from a woman that she is not meant to be in my life as a man, I will always refer to things personally. No, I don't know how it is with other people, but I think with my own self, so my own self is the best example I will always give. You know, when she always have that mindset of if you are not rich or if you haven't made it, I can be with you, or we don't have anything to do with each other. In another sense, women that are always looking for the so-called already made men. If she is this type, if I decode this somewhere from maybe somebody say that my fiance always use this kind of word, oh, my husband, girl, my fiance do that, does this, does that for me. I can be with a man who is broke or poor. You know, poor is a mindset and broke is a temporary state to be in. So when a woman or a lady always uses this term, it's a red flag and a clear signal that she is not ready for that relationship to flourish into something better. So it's a red signal, and I pray you guys out there to quickly decode this and know what to do. I'm not the one to tell you what to do. You should know what is best for you. Number 2 reason why she is not meant to be in your life is her spending habit. If her spending habit is such that she will always spend money on things she doesn't need to impress people she doesn't like and people who doesn't like her, they also see this as a red flag that she is not meant to be in your life, because I believe every human being in life is supposed to have that sense of saving for the rainy days. But today we are always in this rush to have things we don't really need. So if you have a lady or a fiancé that you intend to marry, and her spending habit is something you cannot control because of one reason or the other, gentlemen out there, I just want you to see this as a red flag. Don't go further into that relationship. All right, let's look at the third reason why I think when women show signs like this, I will see it as a red flag and I wouldn't go further in that relationship, is when her friend and families becomes the priority in her life. What do I mean? There are some times you really want to spend some time with your lover somewhere, sometimes, someday. And then she will always come up with these excuses. Oh, I have an appointment with a friend, I have an appointment with a family member, this, that is ill. Or she will always have a reason to cancel that plan. So, gentlemen out there, I want you to also see this as a red flag why that relationship can't continue, and why you think in future you are not going to enjoy that relationship, because these friends and family members will always be her priority, and you becomes just a side bag or something like that in her life. All right, let's look at the fourth sign a lady will always show that gives me the red signal that she is not meant to be in their lives. when this family and friends member opinion now begin to play the most important role in her decision making, it's also a sign that really this relationship is not going to see the light of day. Because even if you try to explain your own reasons or points why you want things done in certain ways, she will always put the opinion of these friends and family members into the forefront. So at the end of the day, your voice has no role in decision making. So what is this decision going to be like in future? You should have to get these questions. So when you are able to come up with some reasonable answers, then you will know the best thing, the right path to take. Let's look at the fifth signal ladies do show that are supposed to be used as red flag in relationships. When she is easily controlled by money. You see, money is just energy. But the fact is that the money is just energy doesn't make the whole world sees it that way. When money controls her here and there, money will always be the deciding factor of where she will find herself. So money will always be the ruling factors on how successful that relationship is going to be. And any relationship that is primarily built on money is supposed to live on money and die in money. So in that case, if money is always her priority, money is something that always controls her, it's always something that plays a huge role on the number of kids she's going to have, or where she's going to live, on the kind of profession she's going to take on, and happiness is always the last thing she will consider, they also see this as a red flag, gentlemen out there, that this relationship is going nowhere. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Please, people out there, don't misunderstand me, right? Okay? It's just my opinion, and you also have the right to yours. Let's dive into the sixth and the last sign ladies do shows that seems like red flag, that should be used as a red flag for men to know when to cut it off, or when never to put up with the whole stuff anymore. This is very important. When your future plans doesn't matches with his future plans. What am I talking about here? Everyone has a plan. A plan in the next 1 hour, a plan in the next 1 week, 1 month, 5 years. If where you want to see yourself is not where she wants to see herself in the next 5 years, you should see this as a red flag, because she has her own interest in something, and you got your own interest in something else. So at the end of the day, you guys don't match, because before this 5 years period comes, there are going to be fights, there are going to be arguments, there are going to be instabilities that might impact some other areas of your life. So at the end of the day, if what she plans for in the few years to come doesn't matches with what you want to do, so how are you going to be compacted together? So that is not a healthy relationship to be in. So there are ways you quote out these things, question asking, watching, listening to speeches, listening to how she talks, listening to how she interacts, and how she handles matters, or her reaction to some issues through movies or through daily talks or everyday life. These are enough things that instruments you can apply to decode where a woman wants to be in the nearest future. If it matches with you, I will say go ahead. If it doesn't matches with yours, I will say make your decision and go back to your own right path. And one day, I pray you will find that very girl that future decision plans matches with yours. There you have it, gentlemen out there. Again today, this is Most Blessed from your dating and relationship tips channel. Wishing you a blessed and a prosperous brand new year. Until we meet again on another fresh video like this one, I want you to stay blessed, watch out, choose well, and be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove when dealing on that thing they call relationship. So, Until next time, I want you to stay blessed once again.